So, I know we're past tornado season, but County, Minnesota, and welcome back to the channel. What we are doing right now, it is a little too early to get into the harvest, so as you see, we got plenty of fog. So what Trucker Matzy doing right now, we are plowing up the cornfield, because that is required plowed, right? So actually, let me go ahead and go back the other way. We don't need to do a headlands. We have a headland right here, right? Anyways, so as I was saying, the corn and the taters need to be replowed, but other than that, everything else should be fine to just directly seed into there. So we're not going to mess around with plowing everything, just what we need. Now, I do believe the new field that we got, that will also require plowing, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is, right? Okay, so anyways, we're gonna have to do some, maybe we'll get that field done first, and we can get some plowing done in there as well. But so it's the plan. We are going to get the harvest here at some point in time, but like I said, we need to get this plowing done kind of now. Well, the ground is still a little too moist, how we say. Anyways, so got stuff to do. Doing that, I'm going to try not talk as much as I normally do, because as you can tell, my voice is a little scratchy. So good. I got the waters over here, and some more waters, and also some water. So there we go. Get on to our next thing up for bid. All right, so a few things. Oh, I just got back on the server. I had to run to the store real quick. Anyways, TMI, a few things. I think I want to get a different trailer, but that's not here. Why does that thing keep moving? Anybody else have this issue? DJgoham augers keep on moving. I'm not sure why that one's right there, honestly. So we're gonna back this thing on up so we can get at the right angle to... Our corn is dry. Our dry corn is fully dry, which is a bonus. Which also, I think we're gonna go ahead and use one silo for the dry corn. We don't want to leave it in the dryer. It's gonna, you know, sit there and get some moisture on it. We don't want our dry corn getting wet. No wet corn, unlike wet vehicles or wet weather, like Legacy always wants. But so we're gonna get ourselves our dry corn. We're gonna put that in our silo, and then we'll be ready to jump into our beans. Be very excited to jump into our beans. It might hurt, you know, because beans are a little hard, but other than that, it'll be fine. So we're gonna jump this into here, move that over, get our beans set up going. Yeah, I really want a different trailer so I can actually do this to back it up a little easier than this can, but I think we'll actually get it first time here. Maybe? Does it not take the dry bean or the dry corn? I hope it takes dry corn, because otherwise I might have to sell this right away. We don't want to do that. Make sure we have it on the right thing here. Tip side back. Okay. This is going to get super annoying if this does not take. Really? Oh, there we go. Dry corn, sweet. All right, see you guys. All right, guys. So we are actually going to do the field we just bought first. I don't know if I said this earlier in the video or not, but because that field has to get plowed first, because it, you know, required plowed. There goes in the car, and we're gonna be able to go up right after that. Sweet. And then, so basically, because we're going to set a plow to that while we're harvesting our other field, and then it should be all ready to start seeding. So that'll be fun. Anyways, we're gonna start digging into this field, get this thing all good and harvest. You know what? Why don't we should I do a time lapse or not do a time lapse? I don't know. I'll do it and then not do it. Maybe. I mean, I don't have access to this land. It's my land. All right, let's go.
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
All right, guys, we are finishing up our soybean field. As you see over there, the plowing worker is doing its thing, getting her done, because we're gonna need to start getting seed in the ground for grass for our winter crop, and that way we also get some stuff for springtime with the cows and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I am gonna go ahead and probably try and get a round baler. Eventually, you know, I can trade in my old little Matzy, finally get my own real bales. Plus, when I steal 4B's bales, then it will be less likely to be judgmental about it because, well, I already have it. I'm going to leave just a little bit of corn for the winter for the deer. I think that will actually, like, help keep the deer around because, you know, there's deer, you know, it's deer and it's deer. You got to leave corn for the deer, right? Little pew pew action. Something like that. Anyways, we finished our harvest and I'm going to look into, I think, I'm going to be naughty. And also we're going to clean up some of the stuff, the riffraff around the farm here. We got some old equipment I've not used since day one. Might as well just go ahead and trade that in. We might trade in our seeder for something a little bigger. We have the tractor to do it now, so there is that. Anyways, I'm going to get the soybeans put away and the harvester put away. All that fun stuff. We're going to figure out what our plan of action is next. One thing I think I should definitely do before we fully put this away is wash it off. Get all the gunk off it so don't stick to the vehicle. Clean the undercarriage, you know, make sure it's all good so it doesn't have, you know, gunky stuff sitting on it for the year, right? Exactly. That's what I thought. All right, guys. So we did it. Excuse me. Wow. That's even worse. We traded in a few things plus our seeder that were not being used, and so now we have And this is only like 79,000, which is like there's like 60% off. So I got a nice deal on a nice cedar, and as you guys know, this is the Borgold cedar, which looks eerily familiar to my tractor. So that's interesting. But anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and load this thing up with the seed that we had from the previous cedar. Hopefully we don't run out today, because I'm not in a good situation to get more seed. So here's hoping. We'll see. So I know we're past tornado season, but I think there may have been another foul play here on the friendly confines of Waseca County, Minnesota. Anyways, I guess some things I just not want to get some seeds, so I was gonna go and not mess with this. I'm gonna go and get my seed, and yeah, that's interesting. All right, I'm gonna go get some seeds, and we can finish up our finish our fields. All right. Well, when you get something used, though, you have to, repair it, typically speaking. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And do the tractor as well, because it did shut off a couple times. Get that taken care of. All right. We're going to get back. Actually, you know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and refill some seed while we're at it, right? And with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have yourself a great day. Thank you for coming in. Oh yeah, like, subscribe, and turn on notification bells so you never miss a future video here on the channel. Have a great day. See you guys later. Bye.